Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I am down here in Atlanta, Georgia, and honey, when I tell you I don't have allergies. I've been in Atlanta for about 20 years, 20 plus years. I don't have allergies, but every blue moon, like every several years or so, I will have some type of reaction to what's in the air. And I don't know if I have a cold or if it's the allergies, but I know the people in Georgia who do have allergies are suffering really bad right now. There's something in the air. But it done got me, and I was just now getting out of the bed this morning, y'all. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. This is day 3 of my 30-day live challenge, reconnecting, re-emerging on my YouTube channel. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Sherry, hey, Auntie, Patricia, hello. Hello, everyone. I'm coming on live just for a few minutes before I get ready to eat my lunch. I hope everybody's having a good day. So what was on my heart this morning is Denise says, I suffer too, Rebecca, still in bed, feel better. Look, I had to drag myself out of my bed. I'm like, Rebecca, you can't stay in this bed all day. I am never sick, y'all, never sick. And when I say when I get sick, I'm like, ugh, I feel horrible when I'm sick. Because I'm never, ever, ever sick. So I don't know if this is allergies or what, but I ain't claiming it because I ain't got allergies. I'm not going to be doing this every year or twice a year or however often it is. All right, so some auntie advice today. Auntie advice today. We're in auntie mode this afternoon. When you are tempted to play small. When you are tempted to play small. Bella Grace says, prayers, please, love and light to your healing. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. When you are tempted to play small, there's been several places in my life when I've been tempted to play small. And I'm going to give you some of those things that come to mind kind of right off the top of my head that come to mind. And not in any real chronological order, but I just want to be able to encourage you today. For some of you who are in the middle of making some really important decisions, and it may not seem like they are important decisions at the time. You guys know I have grown children, and I talk to my sons and my daughter every day. And when I'm talking to them, I'm always emphasizing how important the decisions that they are making are literally creating their life. You can be in one moment and not realize that the decision you're making in that moment, Bella, is setting you up for your next level kind of like decline or your ascent. Every choice you're making every day is setting you up. It's either aligning with God's greatest good for you, or it is setting you up for delay, distraction, right? Destruction, division, every decision. And this afternoon, my advice to you is that you've got to start taking your life a little more seriously. You got to start taking yourself a little more seriously. I tell all my business coaches, everybody I coach, my VIP clients, the Healers Academy CEO, Sister Circle, I'm like, you got to take your business seriously. You got to take you seriously. And the same goes for your day-to-day life and your personal life. You've got to take you seriously. You are the star of your show. This is your life. And it is up to you to show up in your life. It is up to you to speak up. It is up to you to decide who gets to be part of your life. It is up to you to decide that you need boundaries and self-respect. Boundaries and self-respect. Honey, I tell people all the time, I would rather you respect me than love me. There's another side to me that not everybody gets all the time. They see it in business school. They see it inside of CEO Sister Circle. I would rather you respect me than love me. Why do I say that? Why do I say that? Because when you respect someone, you learn from them. When you respect someone, you listen to them. When you respect someone, you respect their boundaries. You respect their time, their energy. There's a gratitude that comes in when you respect somebody. love can get a little fuzzy on the definition of how people get treated, but respect is one of those things that it's tried and true. There is a universal understanding of what respect looks and feels like. And some of you have slipped when it comes to respect. Self-respect for yourself, respecting yourself, who you are, your gifts, your God-given talents, who God created you to be, respecting the magnificence of who you are, respecting your journey and what you've survived, giving yourself enough credit for recognizing what you've come through and respecting how hard you've had to work to survive to get here. You've got to be able to have self-respect, self-love. What does this mean? I'm leaning into gumption here. There's gumption. There's got to be something within you that says, I keep my promises to myself. I'm going to adhere what I know is good for me. I am going to let go of anything that is not serving me for my greatest good. Any person, as much as I may care, as much as I may love you, as much as I may like you, if you don't align with respecting me and who I am and how hard I've had to work to get my head above water, and you're not contributing to the forward momentum of my life and my growth and me being the person God created me to be, if it comes down to me or you got to go. Self-respect. And oftentimes kind-hearted, loving, good-hearted people get so mixed up between, well, what would God do and what is right and what is wrong? And at the end of the day, honey, what's right for you is going to be the people, places, and things that align